right, today we're gonna make the green stuff. We have avocados that are actually ripe, and I think they're gonna be about perfect. You don't wanna wait too long or they're gonna get destroyed and turn all black and nasty like they did last time. So, this is called the green stuff because everything we put in it is green. Avocados are green, cilantro is green, limes are green, salsa verde, green. Salt isn't green, but you know, whatever. Close enough. This is kind of a shade of green, or you could use fresh spring onions, okay? So, first thing we're gonna do is cut the onion. I'm making this in a food processor, so I don't have to cut it up really fine because the food processor is gonna do the majority of that work for me. Okay, so to cut an onion, typically you'd leave the root on and just cut off the stem end. I usually make a cut down the middle here. Since it's going in the food processor, I'm just gonna cut both sides off, okay? And then you just peel off that first layer. Now, if your second layer looks a little bit sketchy because this time of year, onions are from last fall and they're getting a little, you know, maybe a sketchy onion or two, you might need to go another layer deep. I'm just gonna quarter this. Just cut it in 4, pop that in the food processor, all right? Since I only have 2 avocados in this, I'm gonna go with not a whole bunch of cilantro. I've washed this already, Ms. Van Boven, okay? And I'm gonna cut it about halfway through and go ahead and just toss that in. In the food processor, this is gonna need a little bit to get it going. I'm gonna add some lime juice. I wish I had a lime, but you know, COVID. So we don't have everything that we need, but we're gonna make do with what we have, all right? Then this stuff is just a tomatillo salsa, and I'm gonna add a little bit of that as well. I like the, this isn't the brand that I prefer. The brand that I really like is...
How do you say it?
I don't know. Herdez?
Herdez.
Okay, and this is pretty much what we're making, a guacamole salsa, all right? But they make that in just a plain salsa verde, all right? Salsa verde. So we're gonna zip this up. See. All right, you want that nice and finely chopped up. You wanna take a look here.
Boom.
About like that. All right. Now we're gonna add our avocados. To cut an avocado, there's a giant pit in the middle. If you move the bottle,
there you go.
Jeez.
Get a close up here.
There's a giant pit in the middle, and notice that I switched knives to a serrated knife, okay? So you cut it in half and then just open it up. That's beautiful. That's so much better than last time. All right, to get the pit out, I like to do this. A little bit dangerous, but then...
Don't try this at home.
Or do it under adult supervision, okay? All right, the hard part's getting it off the knife. I'm just gonna smack it in the trash. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll see what avocado number 2 looks like. What's behind door number 2? Oh, it's a little bit brown. You know what, and I think you could probably eat this. I just personally think it's kind of gross, so I typically try to, you know, just avoid that. All right, we're gonna pop this whole thing in because it's going in the food processor. It's gonna get all mushed up anyway. Probably the avocados that you get at like Chipotle and Qdoba, they're probably all nasty brown and they just throw them in anyway. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think they probably all don't look pristine.
Yeah. There's no way they can make the quantity of salsa that they have and have all their avocados be ripe at the same time, right?
No.
All right, but the lime juice will help your avocado or your guacamole to not turn a nasty brown. All right, and then I'm gonna get that guy out.
Scoop out a little bit of the
Scoop
nastiness.
out some of the nasty. All right. And some people want to know how do you know when avocados are ready to go? Well, if they're not too squishy, you don't want them beyond squishy, you want them just a little bit squishy, all right? We're gonna add some pepper and salt. say when. Okay, I'm quitting.
Okay. If some is good, more is better.
Not with pepper.
No.
Pepper's too spicy for most Dutch people. All right, I'm gonna start with that much salt. It's probably half a teaspoon. You can always add more. This is going to be something like the salsa we did last week. You have to kind of figure out as you go.
You can't take it out.
You have to taste it and make sure that it's good. All right, so here we go. All right, I'm gonna scrape this down a little bit. Ooh, that smells divine. Now, it's a little thick because we're gonna use this as, you know, you could put it on tacos or quesadillas or eat it with just chips, which is probably what we're gonna do tonight with our supper. So I like it a little bit more, not quite as thick. So I'm gonna add a smidge more lime. All right. See how it works. I'll give it a try. What does it need?
Need more salt.
Okay. A little more salt.
Yeah.
This is a sure crowd pleaser. Even people who don't like cilantro think this is amazing. Better?
Yeah, better.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll call it good. This is the green stuff.